Hey, what's up, football fans? Hello, YouTube. Good day. This is a very spicy day indeed. This will be Brazil versus Norway, and I am very, very excited for this game. So, here are some trivia that you want to know. Well, as far as I know, Brazil has never actually beaten Norway in all of their games, friendlies or even an official tournament game. So this will be an added bonus for Brazil to actually beat Norway. And then for Norway in itself, that team that beat Brazil on that World Cup game, those were actually the last generation of players who actually qualified for Norway for the World Cup. So it's a historic first for Norway now after how many years? And also, there will be a lot of factors coming in. For example, for Brazil, they have a lot of players who are not gonna play, especially Rafinha, as well as Casemiro might be a what if in the game, and then a lot of injuries basically. Neymar is also gonna be coming in more of a substitute, but who knows until we see the lineup before the game really starts. And then for Norway, they have a full team. Everyone's actually healthy as far as I know. They would be heavily relying again on the scoring of Erling Braut Holland, and as well as the creative genius or creative force behind the team, which is Martin Odegaard. So it will be definitely a battle, so to speak. We all know Norway defends like a team, like defends in a particularly low block, but then could also play really like a team that can go forward and set up plays and run plays. But definitely it will still be Holland that will be really the focus of their attack. The good thing about Norway now is that not a lot of people really know who the players are, on what style of play they have, or what their full capabilities have. So it's somehow like a hidden secret for other teams to actually decipher or scout on. And as for Brazil, definitely Vinicius Jr. is still the main threat. But don't get me wrong, Brazil is Brazil. They have a rich heritage in terms of football. The legacy that they have with regard to football is enormous. It has been probably 23 to 24 years since they won the cup. So they're going to be hungry. Norway will be going to be hungry also. So this is something that we would want to watch. Would like to see hopefully a free-flowing game, but definitely there will be really like a struggle in terms of offense, I'm thinking, because of the fact that Norway is really defensively playing more of a low block And then on the opposite side, Brazil is more of playing like really, really all attack, more on attack. Their defense is not really, really, they're not really known for that defense. However, they do have capable defenders in the team. But we will just see on how they actually defend Holland, because Holland is a force of nature. That's what I always tell myself every time I see him playing. And then Vinny is just Vinny. He just speeds up and then does what he does, or does what he do in the wing. And I've actually seen that Brazil has actually been improving their play, moving forward through the tournament. So definitely it will be something that they could carry on. And as for Norway, they've been really playing well ever since, from the qualification to the World Cup to friendly games, and currently this tournament they are also performing well, although they lost to France. But I've always told myself that was a defeat that is basically given, because of the fact that they wanted to rest players. It's a strategic move. It is something that uh, the coaches and the manager itself deemed important to rest the first string players. Although not a lot of people really like that approach, but the end of the day, it is what the coaches or the manager's decision would actually be done. So in a few years, or rather in a few hours from now, it's gonna be Brazil versus Norway. Hopefully you tune into that game. And my prediction is gonna be 2-1 to Norway, because I am impartial to Norway because I live in Norway. And if not, it's gonna be through penalties, and we all know penalties are somewhat for the luck and the nerves of an individual person. So whoever wins the penalties, many people would say they might not be deserving, they might be deserving. But for me, penalties boils down basically to individual luck and performance. So whoever's on the stick and whoever's gonna kick, if luck basically shines on them, especially for the goalkeepers, most of the time goalkeepers do tend to just pick one spot when the kick happens. So it's really down to individual performance and a little bit of luck. So good luck to both teams. Hope they play and give the world a spectacle, as football is a spectacle. And hope you will actually also see the game in a few hours from now. And Lykke til!